I'm feeling like we're a little behind.
I think we're gonna speed up. I think I'm in focus now. So when I thought that I was going to build, or decided that I was going to build a hut,
I don't see anything other than me out there just building the hut. And that's easy. You just have to get the wood out there and then you just have to build the hut. I've built lots of things. But believe it or not, there's more that goes into it than just that. This turned into a pretty big project. Okay, this is take 3. Am I in focus? I can't tell. I think I'm in focus. The way any building project starts is you have to draw up the plan. I just use a simple, graph paper, and then I just drew it up. Drawing it, redrawing it, deciding what size structure we were gonna build and what the materials were. I bought all that wood, had it delivered here to my hangar in Wasilla, and then sitting out in my front yard, I got these big piles of lumber. I had to make a plan for getting that material flown out to the hut. I built this little system where I have this handle inside and I can pull a handle and it punches the load of wood off the bottom of the airplane in flight and drops it there at the building location. So I didn't have to transport it up the hill. I had to take all that wood and make it into bundles. Bundles that were up the appropriate size for being attached to the aircraft. So that was in the 2 to 3 to 400 pound class, right? So in order to bundle that lumber all together, have a little show and tell table right here. So you got the metal, the strapping here, and then and then this, pull it tight with this. I like that sound. These clamps, just taken. The reason I did that, it would be stronger if it was all bundled than if it was just all willy-nilly. Was I figured since it was gonna get dropped from the bottom of the airplane, I also needed to know the balance point. So we would hang it with the backhoe and see where the center point was, mark that with a Sharpie, and then that is how I would determine where the weight would be felt in flight. So now I have bundles of wood sitting out in the yard. I had to take that wood and load it into the trailer, and that took some effort because now they're 300-pound bundles of lumber. But we got it done. Allie and I got it loaded.
Here's my daughter Allie. It's our little sled for moving the lumber. Okay, Al, it's just you and me, buddy. We got this. Now we're driving it to Sheep Mountain. 3 trucks, a bunch of wood. Sometimes I look at all this work and I think to myself, is it worth it? I'll tell you in a couple years. An hour and a half, 2-hour drive. I got the snow machine in the back. Got a pile of OSB, some diesel there for the backhoe. It's nice to be back at Sheep Mountain. This old Tundra's about ready to see some work. Yep.
I had a friend tell me once that when you get into these big projects, you don't look at the big project, you just look at the next task. So you just take like one thing, the thing that's in front of you that day, and then you just do that thing. The windows are expensive. I don't just go down to Lowe's and buy windows. Because I'm kind of a cheapskate, you know? So, I get on Craigslist. It's remarkable how much time it takes. Oh, it takes a lot of time. I spent some time at that. I made a trip to Anchorage or two and moved a lot of glass.
There's our windows. It's a whole bunch of glass for 525 bucks.
And then I had to package that glass up with the help, of course, of my friends Ray and Elias.
This here is the glass we got off of.
Hey, want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
A lot of work there in bundling up those windows and getting them flown out on site. But now I need to get that snow machine flown out to the side of the glacier. That's all I got for now, I guess.
Wonder if that worked.